Well, good evening, everyone who's tuned in tonight to another live broadcast from the Duncan Showroom, hosting and showcasing as many Canadian artists as we can. And tonight, with the songwriters in the round, we get to do 3 at a time. And tonight, the ones that we got are so interesting in that we got Jack Connolly here, who is the artistic director for the Folk Guild and puts the Islands Folk Festival together last year, who, as a singer-songwriter, no one's heard from him for the last little while because he's too busy doing other things. So tonight gives him the opportunity to showcase, instead of being the gateway for people, he's actually the guy up here today. That's pretty damn cool. We've always believed in him. I think you will too. And then we got Beverley McKeen.
I've got some writing work for you to do, just to rewrite my whole history. That was, yeah.
Thank you.
Great. Thanks, John. I'm going to start looking at it that way.
And then we have Beverley McKeen, who for 9 years hosted our Gals Who Write Songs, which was just about the women who were writing songs at that time. But as we switched that all up, it's everybody now, right? Not only that, but she's hosted many a jam throughout town, which kept the music scene going. And again, it's an opportunity for her to get out and showcase her music tonight. And then Brian Hazelbower, this is great, who sits at a radio station, who promotes as many Canadian Vancouver Island artists as I've ever heard of, ever at one time, and just doing it, constantly playing and speaking highly of them. He's also a singer-songwriter, which not many people really get a chance to, or the opportunity to hear. So tonight, to my mind, this is one of the more pleasant showcases that I get to present. And now we've got to figure out who's going to start. Let's have an election. No. Who's going first? Beverley, you've been a host before. Beverley's going to start it off.
This is Beverley's home turf.
Yeah, Beverley's home. Give it up for this songwriters in the round, ladies.
Thank you, Long John. I'm plugged in. I have volume up to about 80%. Okay, well, this song is called We're on a Rock. And it's because there was a songwriting contest for the Islands, the Folk Guild, Couch and Folk Guild, for Islands Folk Festival, and the theme was living on an island. So this is my rendition called We're on a Rock. It's a different kind of life we know, living on an island. Not as easy to come or go, but that just suits us fine. Wanna leave, might have to take a boat, spend some money keeping ferries afloat. On an island, Vancouver Island, we're on a rock, we're on a rock of our own. On an island, Salt Spring Island, we're on a rock, we're on a rock of our own. I love my island geography, mountain, river, ocean, lake. I'm here to tell you what it means to me, a wilderness at stake. We gotta plant a few more million trees, keep some habitat for birds and bees. On an island, Vancouver Island, we're on a rock, we're on a rock of our own. On an island, Quadra Island, we're on a rock, we're on a rock of our own. sleet, snow, drizzle, downpour, mist, and all within an hour. We have our seasons, if you get my gist, and we're all used to that. The power might go out when your supper's on, and on a windy day your paper's gone. On an island, Vancouver Island, we're on a rock of our own. On an island, Gabriola Island, we're on a rock of our own. On an island, Vancouver Island, on an island, Pender Island, on an island, Denman Island, on an island, Hornby Island, on an island, Bowen Island, on an island, Main Island, on an island, Muscogee Island, on an island, Cortez Island. Thank you very much.
That's a lot of islands.
It's a lot. There's a lot more.
Well, it's a pleasure to be here, and this is my first time performing at the showroom.
Woohoo!
And I was thinking about this the other day, that many moons ago, I hosted an In the Round at the Lighthouse in Nanaimo, and that was just over 20 years ago. Jack Connolly, Jerry Barnum, and myself did a show like this, and then it's been 10 years since we shared the stage at the Queens. So it feels like old home week.
You betcha.
Speaking of old homes, this one is it was just over 100 years ago that my grandparents came to Canada, and the Canadian government back then, they were sending out propaganda that actually said the streets are paved with gold here and everything, and so they emigrated from Denmark, and this song's called Grandma's Gold. We sailed in July of 23, sailed from Denmark's shore, make smoking, take us home in Canada. Yeah, there's free land to explore. And he wintered in the coal mines to start a farming life. Grandpa was a farmer, Grandma was his farming wife. And the streets weren't paved with gold like the propaganda told them. No, the streets weren't paved with gold at all. No, the streets weren't paved with gold like the dream someone had sold them. No, the streets weren't paved with gold at all. Well, my grandma had 3 children. There was Ethel, Paul, and my mom. 12 days across the oceans where their mom and dad sailed from. I remember well the farm, the field, the berries and fresh cream. Children, chickens, cats, and cows, tippies barking in my dreams. And the streets weren't paved with gold like the propaganda told them. No, the streets weren't paved with gold at all. No, the streets weren't paved with gold like the dream someone had sold them. No, the streets weren't paved with gold at all. Now 44 years of farming, well, it took its toll. They're tired to have some good ones, for the Lord said time to go. And the legacy they left us, well, it ain't cold out in the street. It's in the eyes of each grandchild the family gets to breed. And the streets weren't paved with gold like the propaganda told them. Well, the streets weren't paved with gold at all. No, the streets weren't paved with gold like the dream someone had sold them. No, the streets weren't paved with gold at all. And my grandpa shines like gold in the memory of this family. And this family is my grandma's gold. Thank you. Here, get the first one off, get the shakes off.
Well, both of you guys have been, I've known you guys both for a long time. And Brian, you have to know how touched I am. Every time you play something from The Empty Cafe, that's an album I put out like over 20 years ago. And
It's a damn good album.
thank you. I never quite, there's no celebrations for it. It's like nobody celebrated the 20th of it. No, it's like it didn't quite rise to that level of notoriety, but I'm happy that in your world it seems to have.
It has.
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
for sure, yeah.
So I'm gonna try a song to answer your song, Bev. I don't know if I can do this. This has been a long time, but you play this one all the time. But you know, I'm gonna be flying by the seat of my pants, which is good.
Wings on his jeans.
It's been that kind of a day. Reverb. Want some reverb? Sorry. I started off my day. The kids wanted to do a podcast with me, so I let them after this recording class that we had, and I got fired from it. And so that just started off the day. It's been a humbling day. So I want to tell you guys that I'm not available for guitar solos today.
Well, you
You
did
don't
very
need
well
me.
on the one I
Thank you.
threw at you.
Yes.
Thank you.
But yeah, okay. Follow me down to the water, to the edge of a rocky beach. You see through the mist an island, blue as a wave on the sea. Now I don't think I'm different, no, or separate from the rest. But when the world comes crashing in, I like my island best. I live on a rock. I feel like an island. I live on a rock. I feel like an island. Yeah, I live on a rock. Now build my home upon the shore, on the cliffs above the sea. And sometimes a little loneliness is everything to me. Now island people like to stand just a little ways apart. I love my island spirit, I love your island heart. I live on a rock. I feel like an island. Yeah, I live on a rock. I feel like an island. Well, I live on a rock. Oh, take my hand, come away with me. We're going way out to sea. We're going way out to sea. We're going way out to sea. Live on a rock. I feel like an island. Yeah, I live on a rock. I feel like an island. I live on a rock. I feel like an island. Yeah, I live on a rock. Thank you. That's a song I wrote with my old man, my dad. And yeah.
He's a player as well,
No, he's not a musician, but
but he writes
We had some.
He writes good songs, man.
We did a little,
Cool.
did a little collaboration for a long time.
Got a rock one too next? You gonna do?
Well, we'll see. We'll see what yours brings up.
Oh, well. I told Valerie I would do a song about the orange clown. I'm not going to say his name. That's just what I call him. This is called Hey You. Hey you, you better wipe your feet. It isn't your house and you're tracking it in off the street. Hey you, what happened to your soul? You're smug and entitled, it's evidence that's how you roll. Bully on the playground. The kids are watching you. This my way game you lay down is gonna beat you too. Hey you, you're like a frayed old string. You flail in the wind and you snag on most everything. Hey you, what about what's right? Something not important to you's not a reason to fight. Bully on the playground. People watching you. This my way game you lay down is gonna beat you too. Hey you, we heard all your lies. You should be spending some time with your kind of guys. Hey you, you know the truth will unfold. There won't be any probable doubt about the stories you told. Bully on the playground. The world is watching you. This my way game you lay down is gonna beat you too. It's gonna beat you too. It's gotta beat you too.
Nice.
I love that one.
Thank you.
Did I play on it too much?
Well, sometimes you gotta just find a way to meditate when all that goes on.
I just came back from Tofino. I meditated up there,
Well,
man.
this is my meditation song.
Okay.
I've been driving in my car, stuck in traffic, going nowhere. Rush to work to pay the bills, so stressed out I'm popping pills. The days are never long enough. Why does it have to feel so tough? Thoughts are racing round and round. Sometimes I feel I'm gonna drown, so I breathe. Yes, I breathe. You can't stop the world from spinning, but you can bring the darkness light. Know that it's within you. You just close your eyes and breathe. Just breathe. You catch Trump news, it makes you mad. You think about it till you're sad. true. You ruminate about where you've been. It's time to catch yourself again and breathe. Just breathe. You can't stop the world from spinning, but you can bring the darkness light. Know that it's within you. You just close your eyes and breathe. Just breathe. Someone's drama pulls you in. You listen close to be a friend. Takes everything you've got to hear. The simple truth is just all fear. But in that deep, it's hard to see. So asking you just follow me. I'm asking you to do this slow. Breathe deep and hold and then let it go. Just breathe. Come on now and breathe. You can't stop the world from spinning, but you can bring the darkness light. Know that it's within you. You just close your eyes and breathe. That's what you gotta do. You just breathe. Just breathe. Hey, you.
Hey guys, sorry. Hey guys, I just want to tell you, Whitey Summers is watching from Saskatchewan right now. He says
Whitey.
hi to everyone. So hi, Whitey.
Hi, Whitey.
We miss you, buddy.
Hi,
Anyway.
Diane.
And yeah, he's watching with Di.
Way out there in Shaunavon.
Did he get elected yet?
Whitey, did you get elected yet?
President of Saskatchewan.
How so there's lots of seems lots of kindred spirit about this American election that happened. How many of you thought the wrong thing happened? Anyone?
And all the hands in the world.
Okay, but how could it be the wrong thing if most of the people in the democracy voted for it? How can we be anything but, like, I don't know. It's kind of, there's another side to it maybe. I'm not a Trumper. I would have voted for, I was really disappointed. I was all heartbroken. I was watching like on CBS and everything, and they were all just like, Jake Tapper was on CNN and his hair was all a mess. And he was like just standing there, and it looked like a worn out, just like old cigarette butt, standing there going like, and they were saying like, well, you know, the good news is that Kamala's got this one, and they would find these little tiny things they could celebrate, and they would all like have a smile, but everybody dumbfounded, of course, and but maybe they chose him in a democracy, so we just, I don't know. How can we be anything but trust them? Okay, this is a song that I wrote a few years ago. I've never done it in this key, but it's kind of feeling like I should. I don't carry no secrets or hold any regrets. My past is like smoke from a dead cigarette. When I get lonesome in my liberty, I find my comfort in good company. When I was younger, I followed desire, got burned every night, laying down in that fire. Now wearing the ashes, but out of the heat, I live for the sweetness of good company. Sometimes I still wonder, in a lull between gears, what she thinks of me now. It's been so many years. In the procession of headlights, and the tire tread drone, my heart's always calling, but I'm never alone. I've never been here before, but I'm one of the guys. The bartender flirts, and I'm loving her lies. Superficial, I guess, but it's perfect for me. My cup overflowing, in good company. Now some people settle, or they might try to roam, steal a night or a weekend, till the road turns them home. Now you say you're just like me, but you give it away when you kiss me goodbye, like you want me to stay. And it's time to be broken, it's time to unmend. We've practiced goodbye, it's that time again. But on a night when you're searching, finds only the breeze, may the spirits surround you in good company. E. Oh, F, sorry. We're just gonna take it home together, you and me.
Beautiful song.
Thank you. Thanks. That's a wild new key. Works okay, right?
That sounded great, man.
I spent my whole life like trying to yell everything at the top of my range.
Would you just drop it from G?
Yeah, I just dropped it from G.
Good one. Okay. Well, Long John writes this thing about that people throw their set lists out the window and do something that they weren't planning on doing. But I just wrote down a bunch of songs and thought I'll do whatever comes to mind. So I've been a snow skier, downhill snow skier for
What
a
other
long,
kinds of
long
skiers
time.
are there?
Water ski.
Cross country.
That's snow.
Water.
Water. Okay, sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Sand.
I shouldn't have stopped the show for that. I apologize.
You're a showstopper.
I'm clearly too comfortable.
Jack. Anyway, I had a little crash in January of 2023, and I broke both of my ankles at the same time. So I've worked hard to recover, and I have my season pass ready to go this year. I was going to go last year, and then a friend of mine who's a doctor said, maybe not this year. She just planted that little seed. But anyway, when it's something that's part of your whole being, it's a real hard thing to give up. It would be like trying to give up music for me. So this is a tune I wrote about skiing. It's called Elements Time.
long I've done this dance, pulsing in my soul, my winter romance. Just me in elements time, totally sublime. Before dawn, out on the road, get up to get down that trendy new code. Got my chains for when it gets steep, packing loose and sleep. My mama took me 8 years old. I was a sporty lass. Who could predict as I grow old, this pastime just won't pass. My mama took me 8 years old. I was a sporty lass. Who could predict as I grow old, this pastime just won't pass. Under clothes, under my skin, never left my soul the places I've been. Hiking high to powdery face, mountain touch of grace, diamond fields, fire and glow, carve an arc and turn through glittering snow, sunshine beams through crystal blue air. You can't catch me there. My mama took me 8 years old. I was a sporty lass. Who could predict as I grow old, this pastime just won't pass.
Great.
Very nice.
Thank you very much.
Wow, all that imagery. So they say, yeah, throw your set list out the window.
Yeah, but whatever you don't throw this away.
Yeah, no kidding.
Nice chord progressions there.
So
you.
we got,
Thank
we
you.
got
That's one of the
snow
things-
and kids and
If you don't feel musically inclined, but you kind of want a little window in, you can notice how Beverley's using a lot of jazz chords and chords with interesting extensions and stuff. And Brian and I, we're mostly staying with major and minor chords. Very simple. Is a whole. We don't feel bad about it, but it's just if you want to just pay attention to those textures, because that's the thing with Beverly songwriting. She's known for that. So
I think she's crazy.
it's pretty cool.
Thank you.
Voice is a great band too.
Thank you so much.
In a good way. So yeah, all those things that in that last song that you sang made me think of a song that I have. It might be a little early, but I'm going to sing it anyway. This is a Christmas song I wrote for my mom. And so like I say, some of those images just made me have to sing the song. And it's called Merry Christmas, Mama. Shall we tune?
Well,
I like Beverly's line. Why do we tune, Beverly?
It's totally worth it. It's like aircraft maintenance.
I prefer not to be hemmed in by the strict notions of pitch, as defined by the Western music canon. Sorry, I just didn't bring my tuner tonight.
So you're 432 tonight?
I just said whatever it feels right with you guys.
I think I'm ready now, so. Christmas Eve remembered out on Grandpa's farm is clear. Me and Toady heard old Santa's bells and 8 reindeer. I swear I saw him a-looking through that frosted window pane. It's magic when you're 5 years old, and I remember saying, well, I said, Merry Christmas, Mama, with a smile upon my face. I wrapped it up all by myself. I used extra tape in case. The tree is tall and beautiful. The star shines bright up there. Jesus Christ is why we celebrate this time of year. My little girl sees Christmas now with magic in her eyes. Old Saint Nick has been here, what a wonderful surprise. You can feel the joy and love she brings into our life. The gift she holds, she wrapped herself, she hands it to my wife. And she says, Merry Christmas, Mama, with a smile upon her face. I wrapped it up all by myself, I used extra tape in case. The tree is tall and beautiful, the star shines bright up there. And Jesus Christ is why we celebrate this time of year. Night, the stars are brightly shining. Ooh. It's been too many years since I was home on Christmas Day. It makes me sad, but what do you do? Life turns out that way. I'll send a gift, attach a card, and call on Christmas Day. Package says Merry Christmas from 1,000 miles away. And I sing Merry Christmas, Mama, with a smile upon my face. I wrapped it up all by myself, I used extra tape in case. The tree is tall and beautiful, the star shines bright up there. Jesus Christ is why we celebrate this time of year. The tree is tall and beautiful. Oh, Mom, I miss your face. Jesus, won't you bless us as we say your name in grace? Thank you so much.
So one of the most precious things about you, Brian, I think everyone has mentioned who could have tonight, about your investment in local music, and how you because like I like Bruce Springsteen as much as the next guy, but he doesn't care about me, and we have our local musicians, our local scene here, and thank you for supporting it so much and just modeling that for us, because if you do it, we can see that we can do it too. Like, can we actually put this music in our hearts? And a lot of our friends make incredible music here.
I think we got more talent on this island than anywhere else in the world.
Yeah, so we shouldn't be shy about it. And so I'm going to do a cover song. It's a John
Is it a
Cougar
Bruce Springsteen
Mellencamp.
song?
Oh man, of all the dumb things to try to be is Bruce Springsteen. Not that he's dumb, he's smart, but for a guy like me, you know, you could never do it.
Jack Springsteen.
No, obviously, with some differences. Okay, this is a cover. Such a curious child, searching the beach for miles and miles. Teenage years, running wild, bursting the creep in the front door in the morning light. Oh my God. I know that some birds must be free. But is that where did you end up where you want to be? If this went well, this would have been a good move, but it's not going as well as it needs to. Did you find a path to roam? Oh my God. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna give up there.
Welcome to the
And,
kitchen table.
Yeah, and I'm going to, I get a little piece of another song to finish that. Born to lose. I've lived my life in vain. Every dream has only brought me pain. All my life, I've always been so blue. Born to lose, and now I'm losing you. Nah.
You can try it again at home. Yeah.
Nobody saved it. Oh, Born to Lose? Oh. That's spoke to the feeling in my heart.
Well, I wrote this tune over 15 years. I started with just the poetry because I had a dream one night that when the stores close, the mannequins put all the clothes on and party and dance up and down the aisles. So I had the poetry to it, and then one night I thought maybe I'll try and write some music to it. So this is called Mannequin Dance. We stand still in the window. People stop and stare. We model the latest fashions, the hottest trends to wear. Sometimes you see us naked as our costumes are exchanged. Children always point and laugh. Our bodies look so strange. Oh, when the lights are dimmed and the night begins to fall, that's when we come alive together and pretend we're at the ball. We think we're as real as the humans. Our children go play with their toys. Sweet is the pink cheek blushing, girls and boys. Love at first sight is our motto. We don't have much choice, you can tell. If
If you don't like the dummy beside you, buddy, it's hell. Oh, when the lights are dimmed and the night begins to fall, that's when we come alive together and pretend we're at the ball. Whirling and twirling and gliding, a waltz and a French minuet. We spin a gavotte in the darkness. They haven't discovered us yet. Oh, when the lights are dimmed, the night begins to fall. That's when we come alive together and pretend we're at the ball. Under the lights we are ageless. For this job you're never too old. We don't call in sick with a headache or a cold. Next time you walk past our window, imagine the mannequin smile. Imagine us paired up and dancing down the aisle. Oh, when the lights are dimmed and the night begins to fall, that's when we come alive together and pretend we're at the ball. And whirling and twirling and gliding, a waltz and a French minuet. We spin a gavotte in the darkness. They haven't discovered us yet. Thank you very much.
Yeah, nice, yeah.
Sorry about running into you.
No problem.
So where did all those mannequins go when all those stores shut down?
People have them in their homes.
It's like homeless mannequins.
Long John has one, I think. Or he has at least the head, anyway.
Homeless Mannequins, that's a band name.
Homeless mannequins. Oh.
So there are a lot of those homeless people out there, and there's a program in Nanaimo called the 710 Club that you can go there between 7 and 10 in the morning and have yourself a breakfast and walk away with a bag lunch, and it helps a lot of people out there. And this song was inspired by that. It's called Tonight I'm the Beggar. Tear falls through his empty hand, not enough to make ends meet. The world just keeps on spinning round, he's out on the street. And the passers-by who judge him by the tattered clothes he wears don't know about the life he had, can't hear his silent prayers. And tonight I'm the beggar. Can you spare a change? Don't toss a simple coin to me. We need to rearrange the way some people think, and governments contrive to Help the rich get richer while your neighbor can't survive. Now Gracie runs a mission. You get a hot meal and a bed. You will hear the word of God, small comfort while you're fed. And if you were to judge her like the bank did just net worth, you'd be of the poorer souls walking on this earth. And tonight I'm the beggar. Can you spare a change? Well, don't toss a simple coin to me. We need to rearrange the way some people think. And governments contrive to help the rich get richer while your neighbor can't survive. So ask yourself a question: can I help my fellow man? Simple acts of kindness, that's my master plan. And tonight I'm the beggar. Can you spare a change? Well, don't toss a simple coin to me. We need to rearrange the way some people think. And governments contrive to help the rich get richer while your neighbor can't survive. Oh, don't help them rich get richer while your neighbor can't survive. Thank you so much.
Should change liabilities here. That one can get you in the eye too. Certain amount of unmanageability in my life, folks. Just around process mostly. Just changing this over here. Never made it to having a guitar tech.
Yeah.
But I dreamed. I actually skipped a lot of the lessons of life because I thought I would just got away with not learning how to do normal things. Okay, I'm done now. Sorry. I could just bring my things that I need, like a pedal and stuff, but so I wouldn't do that. But then I wouldn't get to just share all that with you and everybody else who might be listening. All right. Okay. I can do this. How do I usually do it? Okay. Gotta keep moving, gotta carry on. As soon as I'm right, I'm already wrong. As soon as I win, I start to lose my head. Gotta keep moving, that's what I said. Gotta keep moving, don't ask me why. Ask the wind or the moonlit night. And if you get an answer, you can't just let it go. Gotta keep moving, sometimes it's all I know. Tell me why do you cry? Why do you suffer and ache inside? Come on and open up your door. You can hear the morning roar. The future is as open as the sky. Gotta keep moving, come what may. 'Cause all my pain is so yesterday. Who needs tomorrow? Yeah. keep moving. Yeah, I'm gonna find my way. Come on, Brian. Tell me why do you cry? Why do you suffer and ache inside? Come on and open up your door. You can hear the morning roar. Should build some more breathing room into that song. The future is as open as the sky. Gotta keep moving. So baby, here I go. Maybe I'll be back. You never know. We'll meet again in the great big soul. Gotta keep moving. Here I go. We'll meet again in the great big soul. Gotta keep moving. Here I go. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I'm joking. That was great, that ending there. Thanks for playing on that. You know, when I play with you, the guitars are out of tune, but when you play with me, it's there perfect.
You want this to be the final round? Or you want to do 2 more each?
You're the captain. You're the
Sail the
admiral.
ship, John. Sail the ship.
Oh, to one day be in an audience that it's. I went to see the Snotty Nosed Res Kids. They definitely wanted 2 more songs, but it's hard to be an audience member these days. Sorry, because it's a small number. Because they have to. Because it's awkward for them to say that they don't want 2 more. Now it's hard for them, and they gotta. Like, I just want to acknowledge that.
Let's start with one and see how we go.
How will we know?
Diplomacy is alive and well.
Yeah. let's have
How
a
will
vote.
we know then that it's time? Okay, sorry.
And not walk out, hopefully, yeah.
Oh, the songs start coming and they don't stop coming and sorry.
So I was watching the news. This was a number of years ago.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
This is
And
years ago.
they were showing a reporter with his microphone in the face of a woman who had just been pulled out of the rubble in Haiti, and she had been buried for 6 days. So she was tapping, and that's how they finally found her. So she came out and she's laying on the gurney and her face is covered, and the guy said, "Did you think you would live?" And she said, "Why not?" This song's called "Why Not." I went and wrote this song right after that. She came out singing from the darkest hole, and her hope was never gone, was her praying song through the dark into the light. And when asked if she thought she would live, she said, "Why not?" She knew in an instant her life had been spared. Debris as a blanket. Imagine how scared. Her lungs choked in quake dust, her heart full of fear. In this tomb of entrapment, will they ever find
darkest hole. Her hope was never gone, was her praying song through the dark into the light. And when asked if she thought she would live, she said, why not? She said, why not? The boys from the city came listening still. Tap, tap, tap was her message, the code of the living on will. Raw hand shovels, the tools of the brave, snake a light of technology, and they pulled her from her grave. They pulled her from her grave. She came out singing from the darkest hole. Her hope was never gone, was her praying song through the dark into the light. And when asked if she thought she would live, she said, why not? She said, why not? 10 years of recovery, so much to do yet. Rebuild the whole country, forgive all its debt. Construct the schoolyard, the church and the street. It's a nation in crisis as we pull them to their feet. We pull them to their feet. She came out singing. Thank you very much.
There's lots
Love
of
to
room-
meet that lady
Yeah.
someday.
There's lots of room in this one for you to pick around.
Are you using that chord in this song? You guys are so mysterious this round.
It's kind of like A minor.
It's like I feel like the beginning of Aladdin or something.
So I was out driving down the highway one day, and I stopped in at the what the heck? There's a pub up North Island there, and a friend of mine was playing in a band there, Henry Locke, who lives in town here, and we used to get together and play a lot. But and during the intermission, he said, "So have you written anything lately?" And I said, "No, actually, I haven't." So, and we got talking about it. But I went home and I sat down and went, "Oh, that's cool," and I wrote this song. So thanks for that, Henry.
What's this chord called?
It's an A minor thing. I don't know what it's called.
A minor mystery.
In the night, I'll hold you. In the night, you're mine. In the night, I told you. In the night divine, cover me like a warm December. Cover me like rain. Cover me like a sweet redemption. Steal the pain. It's a long, long way. Dancing through the rain and every day. Oh, it's a long my eyes, it feeds a fire. Close my eyes to blind. Close my eyes to fake existence. Then I find the lump of that which makes a difference. Long for lullaby, long too long, and life goes drifting. Then you find it's a long, long way. Dancing through the rain and every day. Oh, it's a long, long way. Getting back to you. It's a long way. Dancing through the rain and every day. Oh, it's a long way. Getting back to you, back to the muse. Hey. Yeah.
Was that all right?
That's awesome.
I just had fun. I got lost in the moment. Your little song was like a window into something for me. That was great. Thanks for giving me the. Sometimes, well, all the time, I feel like I have these students who humiliate me every day. I've got a student in every day. There's at least one, and so like I'm always like, oh, I'm not as fast as one of I won't say his name. No, but it's like I'm not like a speed demon, and sometimes they're disappointed that I'm not gonna, make them guitar gods overnight. But that was fun. Thanks. So sometimes I feel like I gotta prove it all the time, and just
Or you
patience of
find
this night. Let me.
Sometimes you steal something off it and you take and write another song on it. That's good.
Well, I'm just
That's
trying to
good.
think of a song to actually play right now. Okay, let me look through my papers of the. There's a song about. This is a song that has no chorus. I've never written a song like that, and I don't know if it's just boring. It's called Broken House, and it's like a slice of life from my childhood and life, or whatever. And then I've got Creep by Radiohead in here. It's just by mistake. I have a Christmas song. That's my favorite Christmas song, but I didn't write it. A song I wrote to try to get a lady back.
Those are always good.
And then one about how all my guitar students' moms are younger than me now. And how
Oh, first world
and all
problem.
my
Yummy
heroes-
guitar mummy?
No, it's what? Okay, all right. I didn't have to. It's just that one time I was walking out of where I work, and there was I don't know what you call them, a pile of girls standing in a cohesion of women, of like
gaggle.
girls. It was like
A
girls. I
gaggle
was
of
like,
girls.
I was like, oh, those are girls over there. I just, you don't think anything more than that. You just like tree, hotel, girls, right? Okay, and then so then I let my kid out or whatever, bring him out, and he walks right up to one of them as their mom, and it seemed like overnight all my kids' moms and everybody got younger than me. So do you want me to play this song? It has no music, but it's like a boy named Sue. Yes. I was short, everybody was tall. Some things have changed, some not at all. I went to school and I just got by. Nobody told me it would be better if I tried. I teach guitar. This is really on the nose, this song, just to let you know. I teach guitar close to where I grew up. Sometimes I admit I feel a little bit stuck. But I give a big smile and say, come in here, kid. We rock out for an hour, and then, oh, it's a pretty good gig. Yeah. But I give him a smile, I say, get in here, kid. Rock out for a while, it's a pretty good gig. And I walk him to the parking lot, I'm looking for his mom. I see a group of girls. I don't know, like I don't really have a rhyme. It's just far too young, but not too young for anything. They're just fine. All the moms are younger than me now. Okay, it gets better, I think. Okay, so I walked into the parking lot. Okay, I put on some music. The heroes of rock. Some are alive and the best ones are not. Teen spirit born to be wild. All along the watchtower, God bless the child. Today when I was listening, I made a big mistake. I looked at the Wikipedia and had to do a double take, yeah. All my heroes, they were younger than me. When they had hit records, they were younger than me. Can't be over. Okay, so I haven't landed this thing. I can't believe I'm playing it. Okay. I don't know where this goes, actually. I don't know how it ends. Like the ladies, I had pretty good luck. I thought I'd leave reproducing until I grew up. Thought it would happen, I just had to wait. Turns out you gotta try or you'll just be late. I went back to school when I was over 30. The girls were so kind and never ever flirty. Look around, they're younger than you, younger than me, younger than me now. Even my doctor is younger than me, younger than me, younger than me. He's flying an airplane, he's younger than me, younger than me, younger than me now. Soon the president will be younger than me. Is Justin Trudeau younger than me? So yeah. So I did a couple together songs and then a couple of these. Sorry, Claire. And
It's Jack Connolly comedy show. There's a little music in it too.
That was awesome.
that's a sick burn there, Bev.
Early.
Do you want another one?
No, I'm good.
You want another round? One more round.
Okay.
Oh, what? This song is about making better use of your sofa. It's not just for petting the dog or the cat. It's called Slide On Over. And then at the very end, there's a call and answer. I'll sing Slide On Over and you sing Slide On Over after. Please. Slide on over, I'll meet you, baby, on that couch. Slide on over, I'll meet you, baby, on that couch. No more time for talking. You know what I'm talking about. Turn the tube off and set your sights on me. And I'll give you something you can't get from the TV. You know what I'm missing. Baby, you could be kissing me. C sharp minor and A. Slide on over here. My intentions will be perfectly clear. Keep your baby warm. Always hold me near. all the commotion is for. Slide on over here. My intentions will be perfectly clear. Keep your baby warm. Always hold me near. Slide on over. Slide on over. Slide on over. Can slide on over. Can slide on over. Hey. Slide on over. Hey. Slide on over. Hey. Slide on over. Slide on over. Hey. Yeah. Slide on over. Hey. Yeah. Slide on over. Hey. Yeah. Slide. Now you'll never look at your sofa quite the same.
I'm gonna put plastic on mine now.
Never since Netflix and chill has the sofa been thrust into the spotlight so sexily. Slide on over. That's great. It's supposed to be sexy.
Coach
right?
or coach?
Coach.
I like that line.
I started going out with Valerie there about just about 10 years ago now, and she was quite the world traveler. She'd been all over the world, and I had been to Saskatchewan. So she needed to find out if I could travel. If she's going to hang out with me, she had to know that I could pick up and travel. So she said to me, "Okay, if you could go anywhere in the whole world, cost wasn't a factor, time off work, nothing like that. You could just go. Where would you go?" And she's secretly hoping I was going to say Bhutan or some mystical place. And I thought about it for a little while, and I said, Nashville. So we went to Nashville. We had a great time, and we got this song out of it. Everything in this song is true. Well, that working for a living made me need a little trip. So I grabbed my baby, we flew down to the strip, down to Nashville. Yeah, Tennessee. We can pay to play unless you're a real good son, they'll let you play for free. Well, I got a free ride from a friendly young cabbie. He said, singing country music's what makes me happy. Been peddling my songs down on Music Row. I'm looking for a break, trying to get my own show. I'm playing top 40, digging real country roots. Working for tips in a ball cap and boots. Yes, I am. I go walking down Broadway on a Friday night. They're cranking it up under neon lights. They're singing in the streets. They're singing in the bars. Real guitar pickers picking beat up guitars. Now there is gigging to be had, where you can hoot and holler. Played at Ricard's, ate some gator for $1. Went down to Daddy Billy's for some catfish and blues. My buddy Scotty's on the bass there, doing what he do. We sure had a time down in Tennessee. Hell, we sang at the Bluebird, watched the Grand Ole Opry. Yes, we did. They played a little guitar there. So now we're back in the Nanaimo, hit the Queen Sunday Jam. My gal Val's missing that howdy Nanaimo, BC, where you're pay to play, but we do it for free, 'cause we can. We go walking down Commercial on a Friday night, cranking it up under the Harbor City lights. We're singing in the streets, we're singing in the bars. Yeah, everybody's playing and it ain't on guitars. Country music blues.
All right. So does this mean I get the final song?
Sounds like it.
Well, do you guys? Well, I could give up my final song if we want to do a final song together. Of course, I have the perfect final song like stashed away.
Well, there you
That
go.
we would have to. Well, no, but seriously, we can do one together instead.
If it's perfect.
No, I just wanted to. I don't really know what to play. I could play one of the songs you play on the radio, or we could play a song together, like "Take a Load Off Annie," or like a big finale on one of our songs that we all know of each other's. That was my goal for this, is to know some of your guys' songs, and I just don't well enough. So next time.
I know one that's got one syllable.
What is it called?
I know that one.
Is this a joke I missed? Oh. I mean, when in Rome, I guess.
Na 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 Nanaimo. Na 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 Nanaimo.
Do I get to veto this? If
Just trying to
not
do
that I don't love it.
doing
but,
a commercial for my show.
Go ahead. Get her on.
Oh, shoot. Sorry, do you like that? That was nice. I apologize. I wanted you to change guitars. It's very important. This other one.
So while Jack's off doing that, I'll just remind you folks that CHLY is community radio out of Nanaimo. And if you'd like to hear a lot of these island artists, all island artists, Tuesday nights from 8 until 10, every week I do the Harbor City Beat. And you can catch a lot of the local acts here. I play these guys and everybody else who gets me music.
Much appreciated.
Been doing that for almost
Much
24 years
appreciated.
now. CHLY.ca.
101.7 FM.
Yeah, just chly.ca will tell you everything.
Okay. Thank you guys for sharing the stage with me. It's an honor to play with you guys, and thanks for being local legends and helping the music scene.
Legends in our own mind.
Yes, and tomorrow night we have I have to put a plug in for Arbutus Roots is playing at the Couch of Folk Hill Coffee House, and they're really excited about it, and lots of other people are too. So we don't usually have bands there, but we're gonna rock out.
Right on.
Yeah, they're doing an acoustic show. Yeah, but I assuming it will rock. And please,
Variety.
and I tried to do a Claire Coupland song tonight, and I'm just not gonna ruin it again. I thought I knew it way better than I did. We played it a few times, but I was thinking about local people's music videos. The Arbutus Roots have made an incredible music video that is full of Duncan. It's just so filled with Duncan, and I think everybody in this town should see it. And it's awkward for them. I was talking to one of them about it today, because how do you just keep putting it out, and Claire has a bunch of music videos that are just awesome. There's this delightful one called Drifting in the Breeze, just make you happy no matter what. So if you have time, look up your local friends' music videos and stuff, because some of them are making just the most heartfelt, incredible visual videos that cost a lot of money and then have 1,000 views. And so anyway, YouTube, we can also support people by just engaging with their content. Okay, I hope that doesn't count as my song. Okay, so this is from the olden days, and I'd like to, it's my dad's birthday tomorrow, and I just want to do this for him. We wrote this together. Sometimes when the dawn breaks, I'm already on the road. Let me try that again. Sometimes when it's for his birthday. Sometimes when the dawn breaks, I'm already on the road, dropping down the mountainside to the valley floor below. And I fall back through the years to when life was free of plans,
and the simple country back roads where I used to ride no hands. Yeah. I wanna ride no hands. I wanna let it all go. I got a fatal case of self-control. And yeah, I wanna run this road until I understand. I wanna give it all up. I wanna ride no hands. There's nothing like the feeling of giving up control, of releasing your illusions and the pressing need to know. I guess the struggle makes me anxious, and I'm just trying to understand the simplicities of freedom when I used to ride no hands. I wanna ride no hands, wanna let it all go. Got a fatal case of self-control. And yeah, I wanna run this road until I understand. I wanna give it all up. I wanna ride no hands. Kinda hoping my dad never sees this now. The clocks are tolling midnight, moonlight shining low, and even ghosts turn up their collars and slowly head for home. I like to find a stretch of blacktop where the weight of silence stands and surrender to the freedom and ride the night no hand. I wanna ride no hands, wanna let it all go. Got a fatal case of self-control. And yeah, I wanna run this road until I understand. I wanna give it all up. I wanna ride no hands. Sorry, Dad. It's been on the shelf for a little while. Still good though.
That's a great song. That's a great
You know what? I think your dad probably appreciates the fact that you're being real.
Well,
And anyway, tonight I want to really thank Jack Connolly for coming up. And I was going to mention tomorrow night, but you did it for me. Same as I was going to mention CHOY, but you did it for me. Brian,
what do you got on tomorrow night?
Yeah, that's Pierre Coleman.
That's another thing. Long John not just promoting his own venue, but promoting everybody else's too. Understanding that the music scene all works together.
That's right.
He doesn't even remember what his show is, but they mention our shows. So thank you, Long John.
Okay. And Beverley McKeen, want to thank you as well for coming down. I know you've been up in Edmonton, and we had to postpone because things just had to happen, and we did it. Now, just to remind, and again, Brian, thank you very much for coming down, and we will make this happen again.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do an evening just with you. That'd be cool. These three will probably, and I'll almost guarantee it, will be somewhere at the 39 Days of July next year, 2025. Yes, we're already organizing that one. And I want to remind you that on November 28th, I think it is, it's a Thursday night, we have another Songwriters in the round. And it's going to be with a blues tone. It's got Rockland Morin, who's a great sort of folky, blues folky kind of guy. We got Don Wilkie, who's a great slide player, and Paul Black coming up from Victoria. So all bluesmen, all proficient on a guitar with a slide. It's going to be a kind of a nice, different approach to what we do. But I want to thank the audience that came out tonight. And for all those people, yeah, thank you guys very much. And for all those people that are watching, These are just some of the talent that's on the island. Spread this video tonight. If you're watching, make sure other people find out about it. That's how we spread the word. And anytime you hear any of these people playing anywhere, make sure you go check them out. Thank you very much for coming. Thanks, Dr. Ted Cadillac, for again making this a great show.
Thanks anybody watching from Edmonton.
Y'all come back now, you hear?
Especially you.
Night, y'all. Take care.